I was out there working in the fields, cutting all the weeds that had been sprayed with Roundup. So I had to go back in after I finished to take a good shower. I wore glasses, and for almost the whole first half, except for when I had to go back and replace my rind, I used a COVID mask. And then after I lost my COVID mask because it came out of my pocket and flew off in the wind, I didn't see it happen. When I finished the last 2 rows, I just made sure that I cut, like I tell all the guys when they spray Roundup, I made sure I was downwind from where the cutting was going. So I finished those last 2 rows. And then I came back in the house and I swept up and cleaned up all the stuff that I did on cleaning up the patio, and then got it ready, and I'll wash it down with water on Saturday after all the winds die down, on Saturday evening. And so, we'll get all our stuff done, get ourselves cleaned up. I got a little bit more work I got to do. I got to clean up all the wood pile stuff. It's not a lot on the one side, and I do got to finish. I've been talking about it for like 2 years. Got to finish those horseshoe pits. I got to finish those horseshoe pits. I'm like right there. I'm a good, hard 1 days or good 2 days work done from it, and then they'll be done. It's not real hard. It's pretty easy. It's just manual labor with shovels, bending knees, and moving terracotta everywhere. And I'm just tired. I'm just tired. I'm just tired of being abused by pathetic people. I was out there cutting and having conversations, and went back to the perception, trying to explain to the Aikens, how I dealt with Custer in Cochise County. Right? I got all excited thinking, this guy's going to redeem himself after his relatives betrayed the Cheyenne and Little Hawk, who is a far better man than the Custers, right? And then you got old Custer at Fort Huachuca. They were all fucking my wife. I'd kill him. That's why you're not like Elijah and Jeremiah in the Bible, and you're not like Victorio and Lozon and Tishna. We get it. That's why your great relative had we shouldn't say great. Your past relative, okay, had a Mr. Loverman Shabba reputation, and that's why the Cheyenne women didn't let him be mutilated, because he had a sexual reputation, because he fucked around on his wife and he fucked around with women that fuck around on people. Okay, so he had a fuck reputation. He didn't have a lover reputation. He's not like Elijah. He doesn't have a wife, marry a wife. The wife sleeps with people at the bar, and then he raises the kids as if they were his own because he loves children. Now that's a lover. Mr. Loverman, Ralphie. If you're looking for a lover man, you look up on the right one. You looking for a lover man, you look up on the right one, right? Poisoned by military intel, right? And then so I start thinking, I think about train wrecks. I'm starting talking in my head to kids that play basketball, and trying to talk to them and say, this NIL stuff is bullshit and everything like that. I'd have walked on your ass. Oh, I would have done this and that and that. Yeah, you could have done this and that and that. But did you have a guy that bench presses 400 pounds punch you in the face and it didn't even faze you? Did you get in a car accident where someone hit you at 86 miles per hour and it didn't cause a concussion or blunt force trauma? Did you have somebody throw a knife at you and do a flip over the couch that not even Simone Biles can do? Okay, do you understand me? Did you give your team a pep talk to not be selfish and jump higher than any other human being has ever leapt and been recorded on video camera leaping in the history of the world? Okay. That kid that punched me in the face of that parking lot had the same bench press as Joe Frazier and Kermit Washington. And look what happened to Muhammad Ali's jaw and Kermit Washington's face. Okay? My real name is Little Earl. It just went. And I looked at him and set the groceries because I didn't want my children's groceries to get destroyed by 2 aggressive sex cult fucktards. Yeah, you don't have that. I do. So tell me one more time what you do to me on the football field, what you do to me on the basketball court, what you do to me on the baseball diamond, what you do to me on the tennis court, what you do to me. I don't want to play golf. But you know what I'm saying? Tell me one more fucking time how you would use and tax and wax my ass. You ain't guru and I ain't guru, and you ain't going to do what you do. And you're not 5'8" Guru the Great, and I'm not great. I'm good. Holy Moses, Holy Earl. Okay, so you need to step off and shut the fuck up. And then we started thinking about songs. I get so weak in the knees, I can hardly speak, I lose all control. There's something takes over me, right? That's sex. It's not love. Is that man living the Lord's Prayer for? Is he standing up for the Lord's Prayer for all children so no children get prostituted and raped in brothels? then she's talking about sex. She ain't talking about love, right? For you I was a flame, five-star fire as it came. Love is a losing game because they've been taught the word love wrong. They think it's a game. Don't forget that love's a game, and it can always come again. So don't let the sun catch you crying. Guys, a rose must remain with the sun and the rain, or its lovely promise won't come true. Okay? To each his own, to each his own. For me, there's you. Okay? Two lips must insist on two more to be kissed, or their lovely promise won't come true. For each his own, to each his own. For me, there's you. Right? Okay, so when I teach all the biggest dickuses and all the LeBron's Jameses and the John Morantes and all the Alex Rodriguez's of the world to stand up for the Lord's Prayer, you'll get biggest dickus and you'll get the love of Earl. It don't get no better than that. You get so weak in the knees, you can hardly speak, you lose all control. There's something take over. Can't explain my love, it makes you weak, because you're a 57-year-old woman. You're on your knees in church with chemical poisoning from the industry that fucked you to death, asking Jesus for relief. And Jesus is saying, why aren't you listening to Earl? He's on YouTube. He's been on YouTube for 15 fucking years. Okay. You're funny. I know. Okay. So, you guys get this? Okay. I had more funny stuff I was thinking about in the shower, but maybe that'll come up. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. What do you, worst day of my life? What do you think? I like your sleeves. They're real big, right? So, Earl, vote for Pedro. Earl, so guys, you got to understand this, okay? And those idiots on TV, Luigi Mangione, the guy throwing the Molotov cocktails in that guy's house, is that going to give us the Lord's Prayer? Okay. If you're in Las Cruces and your neighbor sprays Roundup, which is giving your wife cancer, and you go kill your neighbor, okay? Guess what? All the people that set up the economics to spray the Roundup and kill you both from cancer are going to buy your house at a public auction, a government auction, for half the price, if less. I get so weak in the knees, I can hardly speak. So how's that going to give us the Lord's Prayer? Can't explain why your love, it leaves me weak, right? Yes, Ralph Earl Parsons Jr. loves me. Yes, I love Ralph Earl Parsons Jr. Yes, Jr. loves me. The YouTube videos tell me so, right? I got more love in me than Barry White, Teddy Pendergrass, Gary Puckett, and Frankie Valli put together. Okay, I was a better jock than any of those assholes on TV selling you pizzas, Gatorade, and tennis shoes. And cars. Don't forget the fucking cars. They're always selling fucking cars, which is the main cause of heart disease, global warming, and cancer. But they love you. Keep it. Come in love. Keep it. Come in love. Don't stop it now. Don't stop it now. I want a place. You want a place next to Greg LeMond's near the Grand Tetons? Big titties. Huh? Big old fucking titties. Gonna titty fucker? Till the cows come home. Hey, look, is that Kevin Costner and Tyler Sheridan? Let's make a new movie. Put up a casino and put Elton John in the entertainment room. Yahooey. Yowie, yahooey. Damn vampires. Okay, do you understand? He's like, I know, I'm like an encyclopedia joke box, but better. Because I'm more intelligent than the idiots that write the encyclopedias. And I'm funnier. Okay, thank you. And you learn more dear. Okay, dear. Oh, Mordor. No, Mordor, it doesn't exist. He's made that shit up. Okay, do you understand? Let me tell you something. You guys are acting like complete idiots. Okay? Just as funny as Jim Carrey. Okay? As attractive as Freddie Prinze Jr. Better athlete than Tariq Hill, John Morant, okay? And Ricky Henderson put together. Okay? Faster than Carl Lewis. Able to jump over things that not even Ralph Boston and who was high jumpers? I don't know. You know Johnny Mathis out jumped Bill Russell in high school? Yeah, little old Johnny Mathis. Yeah, he had a track scholarship to San Francisco State University. Go Gators, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's a state college, not the private. The private Catholic school, which had one of the best football teams in the history of college football, but turned down a bowl game because their star player was black, and the team that invited them to the bowl to play would not play them if they had the black player. So they said, you play us, it's all of us or none of us. And so San Francisco didn't go. They don't have a football program anymore. Go Dons, right? So, but they went out of business, probably because of shenanigans through, you know, Avery Brundage. Meet this guy, meet that guy. You know, all these nice, upstanding people on TV. It's like, can any of you bastards of the Lord's Prayer stand up for the Lord's Prayer with me? So that really cute guy on the SWV video back in the 1990s will actually be worth making love to instead of getting fucked by. I get so weak in the 5-story fire as it came. One I wish we'd never played. I don't see love as a losing game. Me and Amy, it was a train wreck and a house fire. But I got cutie lips kisses and snuggles from Plim and Snuggy Buck. And awkward way-ray moments with some of the funniest things that ever happened in the history of the world, from ignoring to Andy Samberg. Does Andy Samberg know who you are? And very difficult situations that I guided her through in prayer, and she helped me through because I asked her to, and she did. Because Ray loved me. Because she knows I love her. Yeah, so there. And she knows Patrick loves her. Okay, and she loves Patrick. Because me and Patrick got up to protect her from perverts in the military. And then you get these women in the military and these scientists. He doesn't love me. Well, let me guess. You studied me like I was an animal and watched me abused like an animal. It's like, why would I rather have a relationship with a woman who was a celebrity, who was as dumb as I was, instead of a woman that was studying me like an animal and seeing how if I could get my way through the maze? Oh, flowers for Algernon, lady. Okay, guys, you know what I'm saying? I love you.